The verdict seems to be in order, and I will read it as follows. Question 1. At the time the crimes were committed, did the defendant have a mental disease or mental defect? Answer, no. There's no answer then for question 2. It is dated this date, July 27, 2023, signed by the foreperson. There were no dissenting jurors.
That's Taylor Schabusiness out there in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Not legally insane. That was the only defense they had. I mean, what she did was bizarre, absolutely bizarre. And then laughing and smirking in court all through all of this. She was arrested after her lover's head is found in a bucket by his mother. She's found guilty of intentional homicide, third-degree sexual assault, mutilation of a corpse. She sexually assaults him after she kills him and then partially dismembers him. Sick, sick stuff. It was July 27th when the jury found that she was not legally insane. And tomorrow she is scheduled to be sentenced. She faces a mandatory life. But the big issue is the judge could allow for the possibility of parole. Now, this judge will take a look at Taylor Schabusiness, who she is, what she's done. We've got a preview for you of who Taylor Schabusiness is and what she's done. Take a look.
Well, they found a kind of disturbing stuff at the house there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of blood. Basically Shep's head. Yeah.
I'm terrible at explaining things, so let's see here. I didn't want him to die, actually. He's my buddy, but like it happened.
Did you feel a need to try to help him? Stop choking him or get an ambulance? You didn't feel a need to do that?
I don't know why. It happened so fast.
So then after you realized he was no longer, he was dead, his face was purple, he said all the blood's going out of his mouth. What'd you do?
Clean him up a little bit. And then, I just play with him like a little.
You said play with him, what do you mean?
Play with his.
Okay.
Like I put him up over the bed, and then
Was it erect?
it was half.
Did you?
Even.
What did you do with this penis?
I put it on.
So all of a sudden, the chain went around his neck. How come? I'm just trying to get it.
He likes it.
Alright.
I was gonna walk him like a dog.
And he wanted that?
I have no idea what I was gonna do it anyway. You ever love something so much that you kill it? Like it happens to me. That's the feeling that I had. I love something so much that I kill it. Like I love it so much and then I kill it. I'm getting angry at myself. Very angry at myself.
Are you gonna take the hits over?
I like that.
You liked it? How did you dismember his body?
Nice.
With what?
Nice.
Knives? Was it more than one knife?
Nobody's armed? Nobody's armed. You sure? I'm sure.
You weren't sure?
No. It was alright. Bread knife works good.
Bread knife?
A bread knife works good.
Really?
I use one of these, so like, yeah. I got lazy last night, so. like, I don't even know, like, I'm like, yeah.
Sentencing is tomorrow, Tuesday. Wisconsin versus Taylor Schabusiness. Let's bring back in our think tank Al Wunsch, Darnell Crossland, Judge Gail Byers. Judge, I'll begin with you. The issue tomorrow will be all about the possibility of parole versus no possibility of parole. I think it's a no-brainer myself, but is there anything to this?
Vinny, I don't think so. You know, when I consider issues of this magnitude, there's one question that I start with, which is, would I ever want this person living next door to me? Do I want them at the local CVS? Or would I like to run into them at the neighborhood chicken shack? If I knew about them what I know now, under what circumstances would I ever be comfortable with that being the case? And to that extent, to what end should the community ever be comfortable with sharing society with someone like this, who, by the way, at this point seems completely unrepentant, has no remorse. And I am really, my heart goes out to the victims' families, because I think at this stage, what you know more than anything is you're never getting your loved one back, but you at least want contriteness. You want somebody who at least cares that a life has been lost and that they have been determined to be responsible for it. And so to me, I share the opinion. I think that life without the possibility of parole is almost a no-brainer. And I only say almost because there may be some rehabilitative services available to her while incarcerated, but I would think that's a long road before anyone could ever feel comfortable saying, return this person to society.
Al?
I don't know. I think you could phone this one in, Vin. I mean, I don't think that there's any way that they're going to let this woman out ever again, and with good reason. I mean, she's just horrific. I mean, she is a walking tribute to the most horrible things you can think of for horror movies and Halloween. There's no way she should be ever let out.
Darnell, do you think she'll speak tomorrow? And is there anything that she could say that could be persuasive?
Well, first of all, they should only let her out if Al has a vacancy in his neighborhood. But in terms of her speaking tomorrow, I don't think she's going to speak. Throughout this trial, she smirks, she makes hand gestures, she laughs in a weird way. She doesn't seem like she wants to give a reason or rationalize her actions.
What do you think her life is going to be like behind bars, Darnell?
Her life behind bars is going to be fun for her, because I think she doesn't even get what's happening right now. So she's probably going to get with the girls. They're going to, you know, she's going to get some of those black, I said black, but I meant like braids, like they do in Jamaica. And she's going to hang around, and she's going to be the life of the party. And then the party's going to be going on past 20 years, and she's still going to be partying. And then she finally gets the message. But I think the judge is going to throw the book at her. And since we got a judge on the panel, I brought my gavel out. Al, get your heart out.
Look at that, Al. He's got the gavel. We got two. We have a judge. We got a gavel. What do you got for us, Al? Anything? There you go. Sharpie. All right. Again, folks, the sentencing is Tuesday. That is tomorrow. Taylor Schabusiness. I mean, I look at her. I see that there's obviously something wrong with her, that she is touched, but she is not legally insane. She is responsible for what she did. And I hope she gets up and at least expresses some level of remorse and apologizes rather than laughs about what she did to Shad Theory.